ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी आराध्यो भगवान् व्रजेशतनयस्तद्धाम वृन्दावनम् रम्या काचिदुपासना व्रजवधूवर्गेण वा कल्पिता श्रीमद्भागवतं प्रमाणममलं प्रेमापुमार्थो महान् श्रीचैतन्यमहाप्रभुर्मतमिदं तत्रादरनापरा नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, dear Vaishnavas, thank you so much for joining. We are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 35, entitled The Gopis Sing of Krishna as he wanders in the forest, also known as Yugala Gita. So, just to give a brief background, this is the separation after the Rasa Leela. All the songs the gopis sung were practically in separation, but the separation also has different phases, like separation before union, separation after union, and etc. And this Yugala Gita is called Yugala Gita because there are 12 pairs of 24 verses spoken or sung by the gopis. The first verse has a cause and the second verse has the effect of. So we have read till text number 17. So we'll move on to the next verse, which is 18 onwards. Manidhara kvachit aganyayanga malaya daita gandhatulasaya praniyano anucharasya kadamse prakshipan bhujam agayata yatra kvanita venurava vanchita chittaha krishnam अन्वसत कृष्ण गृहिण्यः गुणागणारं गुणागणार्णम् अनुगत्य हरिण्यो गोपिका इव विमुक्तग्रहा सः. Translation purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Sri Prabhupada ki Jai. Now Krishna is standing somewhere counting his cows on a string of gems. He wears a garland of tulasi flowers that bear the fragrance of his beloved. And he has thrown his arm over the shoulder of an affectionate cowherd boyfriend. As Krishna plays his flute and sings, the music attracts the black deer's wives who approach that ocean of transcendental qualities and sit down beside him, just as, just like us cowherd girls, they have given up all their hope for happiness in family life. Hare Krishna. So the cowherd girls, the gopis are singing this verse. The What is Krishna doing here? He's counting his cows on a string of gems, like mala, and he's counting. Because so many 800,000 cows, and he's wearing a beautiful garden of tulasi. So let's read the purport. Srila Jiva Goswami explains that in the afternoon, Sri Krishna dressed himself in new clothing and then went out to call the cows home. Srila Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur gives the following information about the transcendental cows of Vrindavan. For each of the four colors of cows, white, red, black, and yellow, there are 25 subdivisions, making a total of 100 colors. So four main divisions and then 25 subdivisions, that makes 100 colors. And such qualities as being colored with sandalwood pulp, tilaka, speck, or having a head shaped like a mridanga drum, create 8 further groups. To count these 108 groups, so 100 from this, and then 8 had some special qualities or features, so making it a group of 108. To count these 108 group of cows distinguished by color and form, Krishna used the string of 108 jewel beads. So Krishna bhi mala kar rahe. He's also chanting. Devotees chant the name of Krishna. Krishna is chanting the name of his devotees. Namo Brahmane Devaya, Go Brahmane Hitaya Cha, Jagaditaya Krishnaya, Govindaya Namo Namaha. So beautiful. Is it not? Krishna Leela is so beautiful as Janmashtami is coming. So Krishna calls out, Hey Dhavali, his white cow. The whole group of white cows come forward. And then he calls Hamsi, Chandani, Ganga, Mukta, and so on. And the 24 groups of cows, of white cows, come on. The reddish cows are called Aruni, Kumkuma, Saraswati, etc. The blackish ones, Shamala, Dhumala, Yamuna, etc. And the yellowish ones, Pita, Pitangala, Hari Tilaka, Hari Talika, etc. Those in the group with Tilaka marks on their foreheads are called Chitrita, Chitra Tilaka, Dirgha Tilaka, Tiryak Tilaka, and there are groups known as Mridanga Mridanga head, Simhamukhi, lion head, and so on. Thus being called by name, the cows are coming forward, and Krishna, thinking that when it is time to bring them back from the forest, none should be forgotten. Wow. Is counting them on his jewel beads. Om Tat Sat. Such a beautiful verse. How much Krishna loves mm, his devotees. Here, referring to mm, the cows here. How much Krishna loves them. So he's calling out. Maybe we should write this, otherwise we'll forget. Mm. So there are 108 groups of cows, right? So 4 are by colors. Each group has number 1, black. So how do we get to the 108 count? There are four main colors. Krishna cows, yellow, what else? White and red. And each group has 25. And then 8 groups, each has like 25 subgroups. So this is how we get 25. Um, and 8 groups are by features like Tilaka, face, Mridangamukhi, Simhamukhi, etc. So black, Yamuna, Shamala, yellow, white are Dhavali, Sapphire, red, Kumkuma, Saraswati. There's so many beautiful. Chanting the names of God, chanting the names of Krishna. We have so many devotees chant different names of Krishna, like Narshingade, Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, Hari, Madhava, Kaitaba, Krishnaya, Vasudevaya, Devaki, Nandanaya, Cha, Nanda, Gopa, Kumaraya, Govindaya, Namo Namaha. So many unlimited names. So Krishna likes to chant the names of his devotees. So Krishna Bhagwan bhi mala kar rahe hain. Krishna is doing mala. So this 108 names basically, we chant 100 names of Krishna. Krishna is chanting 100 names of cows. Isn't that beautiful? Hmm. So there are 108 groups of 25 each, right? Sorry, 108 groups of many each actually. The exact count is not mentioned. How many are there? Hmm. How beautiful this must be to see Krishna counting, wearing a garland of tulasi flowers. Do you want to see how Krishna must be doing it? Can quickly make an image of this. So one thing which really struck me in this verse, that the last line, Krishna is calling, everyone is coming forward. So when Krishna calls, devotee comes forward. When devotee calls, Krishna comes forward. Krishna is thinking that when it's time to bring them back from the forest, no one should be forgotten. And we have discussed that this forest is sometimes compared to the forest of material world also. So Krishna cares about us so much. When it's time to take us back, he does not want to forget anyone, any of his devotee, to be left back in the forest. He wants all of us to go back home with him, to our real home, to real Goloka Vrindavan, which is our true home, Sachidananda. Therefore, Krishna is counting. We count Krishna's name, Krishna counts devotees' names. Here, his dear devotees' cows, and so many different names. So, Krishna loves us more than anyone else, and Krishna is especially um, favored, or especially favors his devotees. Hmm. Any thoughts, comments in this? Do you want to see how the image generated by the GPT? I think it's pretty nice, right? The different colors of cows, black, yellow, red, white, and Krishna is counting on the beads and wearing a garland of flowers, Tulsi. What do you think, Shravan Mataji?
This is perfect, Prabhuji. I have a really hard time getting images from ChatGPT, so I'm just very surprised that it was able to produce this picture.
Yeah, and you can use this for thumbnails also. This is like because sometimes, like in today's day and age, like to paint this would take so much. I mean, time and effort and resources. But at that, it the painter may not have an emotion, but the people seeing it may have emotion and they can relate, right?
Yes,
The
Prabhuji.
so certainly helps to get idea. It may not be perfect, but still it's better than nothing. Mm.
Yes, Prabhuji, it is very helpful because I have used your images for thumbnails for the Ambika one forest for Sudarshan Leela. So I will use this one also. This will be very helpful.
Mm. And I didn't do anything special. I think you can also create it. I just gave this prompt. So if you want, just in Vrindavan forest and give the colors. So it just did it like right now. I didn't prep for it much. If you want to refine it, of course, you can change the prompt. And you're familiar with, right, this thing? You have done this kind of.
Yes, Prabhuji, but when I try to render images in ChatGPT, it takes a lot of time and it does not work.
Um, yeah, maybe I have the paid version. That's why it's some the quality and all that maybe a little different. Mm. Anyways, and I can share like this and others also with you.
Yes,
So,
Prabhuji.
any other comments about the any comments from the verse itself?
Yes, Prabhuji, I really like the idea that you mentioned that how Krishna stands to devote his names. That is a very unique way of thinking about Krishna.
Mm. Thank you. And then the deer comes, the she deer. And then the gopis are sharing their life is also, they are also given up for hope for happiness. In short, they're also love struck with Krishna. So their family life will not be so happy, in short, right? It's a satire. It's not that the literal meaning. In fact, devotees are the most happy. Krishna Das, Bindas. But since the gopis are feeling a little bit separation and sorrow, that's why they are saying, oh, these people, these deers, the she deers, they are also struck like us, love struck with Krishna. Therefore, they are going so close to Krishna, sitting down besides him. Mm. So beautiful to meditate this on this pastime before Ashtami. You want to read next one?
Yes, Prabhuji. कुम्भीदामकृतकौतुकवेषो गोपगोपधनवृतो यमुनायां नन्दसुनोरनदे तव वत्सो नर्मदाप्रायणां विजहार मन्दवायुरुपवात्यनुकूलं मानयन्मलयजस्पर्शेन वन्दिनस्तु मुपदेवगणाये वाद्यगीतबलिभिः परिबभूव. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. O sinless Yashoda, your darling child, the son of Maharaj Nanda, has festively enchanted his attire, enhanced his attire with a jasmine garland, and he is now playing along the Yamuna in the company of the cows and cowherd boys, amusing his dear companions. The gentle breeze honors him with its soothing fragrance of sandalwood, while the various Upadevas, standing on all sides like paying grist, offer their music. singing and gifts of tribute. Purport. Srila Jiva Goswami explains that the gopis are again in the courtyard of Mother Yashoda, the queen of Vraja. They are trying to encourage her by describing Krishna's return to Vrindavan after he has spent the day herding cows and playing. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti comments that the Upadevas, the minor demigods mentioned here, include the Gandharvas, who are famous for their celestial music and dancing. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So the gopis are singing this song on different occasions. Like the last song was more describing the Krishna in the forest while he's bringing the cows back, calling cows. Suddenly now they are in the courtyard of Mother Yashoda, the queen of Vraja. Upadevas, Upadevas, Gandharvas. So what is this? What is mentioned here? The gopis are telling to Mother Yashoda that Krishna, where is he? He's in Yamuna, playing along in the Yamuna, along the Yamuna, with the company of cows and cowherd boys. So Krishna always used to go to Vrindavan or Raja forest, so many forests, playing different games, taking cows for grazing, and it was everyday activity. It's Nitya Leela. The gentle breeze honors him with soothing fragrance of sandalwood, while the Upadevas, referring to Gandharvas, etc., standing on all sides like Haingrist. I don't know what that meaning is, so let's quickly search. A person who delivers a pancreatic, a formal, elaborate speech. Writing. So basically, a person who praises someone in a formal or public. So basically, they're glorifying Gandharvas, Upadevas. So they're offering that they're known for their singing, they're not known for their glorification. They are offering their different kinds of tribute in the form of singing for Krishna, glorifying Krishna, etc. Let's see what Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur says here. After bathing in the Yamuna to relieve his fatigue, Krishna sat down on her bank, Yamuna's bank, and dressed in festive way to please his cowherd friends, who were eagerly waiting to meet him. So what was happening in Vrindavan, Mother Yashoda is in separation from Krishna. Because it's late afternoon, Krishna went in the morning, and she's eagerly waiting for Krishna's return. And now the other gopis, they go and pacify Yashoda. Oh, sinless Yashoda. So they are basically, so Krishna Katha is not different from Krishna. That's also, so when we are feeling separation from Krishna, when we hear Krishna Katha, we feel the presence of Lord. Of course, we may not be at that level feeling separation from Lord, but at least when we hear Krishna Katha, at least we can feel the presence of Krishna, right? As we just saw in the beautiful pictures, verses of Shukdev Goswami speaking Bhagavatam. We feel the presence of Lord and our fatigue is gone, our stress is gone, our separation is gone. You never committed any sins, the gopis are saying, by which any danger could happen. So Mother Yashoda is a little bit concerned also. What is the concern? That sometimes in the forest, Agasur will come, Bakasur will come, Putana will come at home. So Mother Yashoda had seen through so much, right? And like Mataji, you were mentioning that I'm not sharing all the details so that since it's recorded, that that you were concerned about the welfare of your dear one, and now that person goes to on outside, you're concerned, right? So just imagine Yashoda Mata is also concerned when and so many incidents were happen in the forest. Mother Yashoda would also do so many prayers for her beloved Krishna, for her darling child. And the gopis are pacifying, oh, you are sinless. Because generally, the sin done by someone can be passed on to others also, or the fruit can be collective, for example, or ultimately it's one's own karma, but it is somehow interconnected. Hmm. So we should be very, very careful to not commit sins. Otherwise, our children, husband, wife, our people who are connected to us may also get that reaction. Hmm. So they are saying, Ishita, don't worry, you are sinless. Your child will be safe. And after all, he's God. After all, who can defeat him? Why do you, who are endowed with the most spotless fame, Yashoda, spotless fame, Yashoda, one who even gives Yasha to Krishna, Yashoda. I was hearing in class one day to explain the meaning of Narada. Na is Narayan. Da is one who gives. So one who gives Lord Narayan, in short, Krishna to others is Narada. So devotee gives Narada, or devotee gives Narayan to others. Devotee gives Krishna to others. So especially a pure devotee like Lord Sri Narad Muni. So don't worry about the demons. Sometimes, let's say, our dear one, let's say husband, wife, child, they were supposed to come at 7 p.m., right? And now it's 8 p.m. Now it's late and it's getting dark. Won't we get nervous? Won't we start thinking, we'll start probably calling them, and now they're not even answering the phone? Won't we feel concerned? Won't we feel, Krishna, God, Darshing Dev, I hope everything is okay. I hope my husband, my wife, my child is okay, my parent is okay. Won't we start thinking that's what is happening to Mother Yashoda? Because her dear child has not returned yet. Although it's not that Krishna would return early, but that's the love of the mother that she can't bear the separation from the child. So therefore she's concerned. So gopis are saying, don't worry about the dangers from demons. Even if he is a little bit late, don't worry. Don't think bad. Don't manifest bad things. You are sinless. You are Yashoda. Hmm? And he is the son of Nanda Maharaj. See, all these adjectives are used for a reason, right? All these adjectives are used for a reason. He's the son of, he's your darling child, and he's also the son of uh, Nanda Maharaj. Anaghe, the word used anagha. Anagha means sinless. Tava, vatsa, narmadaha, Nanda Shuno. So he's the son of Nanda Maharaj, who's the crest jewel of all pious men. Nanda Maharaj is known for his piety. He's a punyatma. You both are sinless, right? Hmm. And he's your darling. Vatsa, object of affection. We see that all the children fall into danger when the parents have bad karma. Such an important lesson. I should highlight it. And my dear friends, therefore, karma is very, very critical. This verse has a very beautiful lesson. The children fall into danger when parents have bad karma. And I have cannot generalize things, but I have seen it also. Some people who earn wealth through crooked means, who say, ultimately live life king size, eat, sleep, be merry, and They have no bhakti, or their bhakti has no place in their life. Only khao pio moj karo, eating, pubs, discos, parties, non-veg, etc. What will the children? The children are not given a pious life either. The children are not given bhakti samskaras at the early age. And the parents are busy earning, and also through wrong means. They feel that they're doing great for the child. But I've seen so many families, so many cases in my acquaintance and in India and US. What happens to the child? The child becomes spoiled. The child gets into wrong habits. The child develops unhealthy habits, unhealthy culture. So, the lesson is we see that children fall into danger only when the parents have bad karma. But you, O Yashoda, O Anagha, you are sinless, so therefore your child will not befall. Danger cannot befall on your son. Is it making sense, Mataji? Able to connect this? Why the word anagha and sinless, etc. are used, and the
Yes,
emotion.
Prabhuji.
Don't we also go through some emotions like these, like when our dear one is late, right? From work or from something. So so Yashoda Mata, whose love is million times more than ordinary mother's love towards the child, won't she go through those emotions? Listen, as we tell you the reason for Krishna's being late. So now she's telling the reason. The gopis are telling the reason. We have heard from his friends that the wind, which has acquired the fine fragrance and the cooling touch of the sandalwood tree, is growing on the Malaya hill, is blowing pleasantly to honor your son. So the Malaya hill is where the chandan or sandalwood comes, and that's the word Malaysia comes from this Malaya hill. Mm. Sandalwood, known for sandalwood, chandan. And the Upadeva, so why are they late? So this Malaya, this the cool breeze of the sandalwood is blowing, and these Upadevas have assembled. They're singing and glorifying. They're doing this Gita with instruments, Vadya. Different kinds of ganas have come, and they're all doing this consort. They're worshipping him. They're playing musical instrument, praising him, and that's the reason Krishna is a bit late. Hmm. Those of quality delight in seeing persons with good qualities. Hmm. Those of quality delight in seeing persons with good qualities. Therefore, there is no need to worry about your son. Actually, it is your great fortune that Upadevas are honoring your son in this manner. So those of qualities, as we say, it takes one to know one. So those who have good quality, those who are humble, will appreciate the humility in others. Those who are sincere in devotion, they will see, oh, this devotee is so sincere. Those who are eager to chant, hear, read, discuss Bhagavad Gita, etc., they will appreciate, wow, look at this devotee. He is reading, hearing with such sincerity. He hears every day, he reads every day, he chants with so sincere. So those with it takes one to know one. Those who are sincere, they appreciate sincerity in others. Those who are crooked, they find crooked people around. Hmm. So Upadevas, the Gandharvas, etc., they have some quality and they are appreciating the good qualities of Krishna. So that's the reason, oh Maya, oh Yashoda, that's the reason your child is late. Please, you are sinless. You are the wife of Nanda. Krishna is your son. He is your darling. He is your Vatsa. He is so amazing. Don't worry about any inauspicious things. It's this arrangement, this concert is going on, we have heard. So he'll be back soon. Please don't stress out. Just imagine if someone, um, gives us that kind of assurance, pacifies us. We feel relaxed. So this also shows the community and the collective collaborative spirit to help each other. Para dukha dukhi, para sukha sukhi. When others are in pain, we empathize with their pain and try to pacify and and help them to get out of the pain. Then, when others are in joy, we take part in their celebration and give them the best wishes and congratulations, and their joy will increase. Hmm. This is Vrindavan. This is what the gopis are teaching us. Hmm. Any thoughts, comments, Mataji?
Prabhuji, that was really beautiful.
Hare Krishna. Any comment, question, thought?
Prabhuji, I was just thinking if one parent is devotional, that will also help the child.
Absolutely. There is no loss in this process. There is only upward gain. So certainly it will help. Certainly it will, your children are very wonderful. You're giving them such nice bhakti culture. Yes, try your best. Pray to Krishna and it will help. You can do spiritual activities with them. Whatever they feel inspired, they feel joyful, chanting, dancing, kirtan, arti, some reading, some fun activities, sometimes going to temple as and when possible. Like Janmashtami is coming, you can, all can go, like if Krishna allows. So all these will certainly help for sure.
Thank you, Prabhuji. That helps.
Thank you. Okay, so I guess we did 4 verses today. We can pause here. And I felt both of these verses were so amazing and such beautiful kind of takeaways and lessons from this, right? From the previous verse where Krishna is chanting the names of cows, and in this one, such amazing lessons are there. Why the word Anagha is used, why um, the gopis have come. So we can meditate upon these 4 verses and we'll continue. There's not much left. Maybe in the next session, we'll complete this chapter, or if we take one more, yeah, just a few verses are left from here. Okay. Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you to others who are here online as well. It's very, very grateful. And if you like anything you want to share in comments, um, feel free to do so. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम पुराण की जय, जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, समवेत गौर भक्तवृंद की जय. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.